Siya, puyo. But thank you, Tita Sean, Ate Mase, and Tita Denise. We've got the latest NBA scores on the show, an action-packed UAAP weekend.
And we've got E-Gilas Filipinas live in the studio to talk about the upcoming E-FIBA Season 3 World Finals.
Another packed show today. First Monday of the month of December. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Calao.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy leaves. Puts it on. Unbelievable. Gemma on the left side. Oh, the pass! Stuck in another one. Macunas rejecting Espejo for the point.
Check the Cleveland Cavaliers get their revenge on the team that ended their undefeated start at 15 games. The Cavs turned the tables on the Boston Celtics after pulling off a gutsy 115-111 victory. Donovan Mitchell had a perfect fourth quarter here, hitting all 6 of his field goals, including 4 from deep, to save the land from a 12-point deficit. Spida finished with 35 points, 20 of which came in the payoff period. It was a huge win for the Cavs in more ways than one. They're also coming off an upset loss against the Atlanta Hawks. Jason Tatum tried to carry the defending champs, who were missing Jaylen Brown due to illness and Derek White with a sprained foot. JT notched 33 markers in a losing effort. Cleveland still owns the best record in the NBA with 18 wins and just 3 losses. Boston now trails the league leaders by 1.5 games. After the thrilling showdown, Cavs head coach Kenny Atkinson discussed his squad's resilience.
I'm really pleased. That was, that was kind of my question mark a little bit with this team after those two losses to Atlanta. And it looked like we were down and out that third quarter. They were rolling. The crowd, was kind of down. We're all kind of down. And again, I felt like our defense kept us afloat. Like our defense was good. And then Donovan goes on that, crazy run in the fourth. And, it's kind of like him and Tatum just dueling, which is, great for the crowd, great for the NBA. We're lucky, to come out on top.
Meantime, the Houston Rockets are now the second best team in the West after their impressive victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Rising Rockets came up clutch at home to get rid of the talented Thunder 119-116. With 33 seconds to go, Dylan Brooks hit a tough jumper off a broken play to put Houston ahead by 2, 115-113. Later on, it was Rockets floor general Fred VanVleet who stepped up, hitting nerve-wracking free throws to seal the win. VanVleet was on fire for the entire game. He finished with a season-high 38 points, including 13 from the foul line. The high-scoring guard also displayed tremendous efficiency, hitting 10 for 19 from the field, 5 for 9 from deep, and missing only once from the charity stripe. The Rockets now have a 16-5 win-loss card and move within half a game of the Thunder in the standings.
Well, as for the Los Angeles Lakers, they survived the Utah Jazz behind huge outings from Anthony Davis and LeBron James, along with a questionable timeout. The two teams went toe-to-toe for the entire 48 minutes, which eventually led to a cardiac 105-104 victory for the purple and gold. With less than 10 seconds left, Utah point guard, the young bull, Colin Sexton, drove hard and made what seemed to be a go-ahead layup. But the referees nullified the basket, signaling that the Jazz coach, Will Hardy, had already called a timeout. Coming out of the huddle, Sexton went for the win once more, but with 3 defenders surrounding him, it was the Lakers who came out victorious. LBJ just going off here in a win with 27 points and 14 assists. He also reached 15 1,000 career field goals, the second most in NBA history, right behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. AD tallied game highs of 33 points and 11 rebounds. The two superstars stepped up in the absence of injured teammates Jackson Hayes and Austin Reeves, along with D'Angelo Russell and Cam Reddish, who are out due to sickness. The Lake Show, currently 6th in the West, with a 12-8 win-loss slate. The Jazz remain at the bottom with only 4 victories out of 20 games. 14 more teams saw action in the NBA today.
Let's take a look at the results. The Memphis Grizzlies rallied back from a 19-point first-half deficit to repel the Indiana Pacers 136 to 121. The Orlando Magic surged to their 6th straight win as they take down the Brooklyn Nets in their second meeting in 3 days, 100 to 92. RJ Barrett stars with 37 points for Toronto as the Raptors cool down the Miami Heat 119 to 116.
At the Big Apple, Mikal Bridges leading the charge with 31 points in the New York Knicks 118 to 85 rout of the depleted New Orleans Pelicans. Victor Wembanyama tallies his first triple-double this season as the San Antonio Spurs escape the Sacramento Kings 127 to 125. Then the Dallas Mavericks score a 137 to 131 dub over the Portland Trailblazers as Luka Doncic returns from a wrist injury and puts up 36 points and 13 assists. And lastly, James Harden flirting with a triple-double to lift the LA Clippers past the Denver Nuggets 126 to 122.
Over in the PBA, the Meralco Bolts make the best out of a bad situation in their win against the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Meralco coach Luigi Trillo says the early exit of their import Akil Mitchell motivated the rest of the team to play better. Mitchell broke his nose just 12 seconds into the game last night after catching an elbow from Keith Datu. The match ended up being an all-Filipino affair. That's because Rain or Shine's import Dion Thompson was still waiting for his papers to be cleared. The injury-depleted Bolts stay undefeated in 2 games after beating the Elasto Painters 121 to 111. Gilas mainstay Chris Newsom led the way with 25 points for the Bolts. Bong Quinto was also stellar with 20 markers.
I think that kind of motivated yung mga boys namin. It kind of kept us sharp. We get that first quarter lead. We know that they're a very, very deep, talented team. I mean, if you look at their roster, they've been improving through the draft.
Gusto lang talaga namin maglaro, especially for Akil. Kasi isa siya sa lahat ng import na experience ko, isa siya yung pinaka talagang grabe magtrabaho sa practice namin. Grabe kami i-push.
3 more games on tap in an action-packed weekend in the PBA Commissioner's Cup. Alex Stockton toes the Converge Fiber Xers past the Magnolia Hotshots 93 to 91 last night. Stockton draining a game-tying tray with 43 seconds to go in the game as Converge rallied back from 20 points down in the second half. Then he found Justin Arana for that go-ahead layup that eventually gave them the win. Stockton scoring 16 of his 18 points in the second half, while also notching 10 assists and 7 rebounds. The Fiber Xers go up 2-0 this conference, while Magnolia drops to 1-1. On Saturday, the Northport Batang Pierre also get their second win in as many tries, taking down the Terra Firma Jeep 113 to 101. Arvin Tolentino stars again with a triple-double, 21 points, 13 boards, and 10 dimes. Terra Firma import Ryan Richards played for just a second and then left due to back problems. This eventually led to the Jeep dropping to now 0-2. And finally, Berto Robert Bolick finally makes his presence felt as the NLEX Road Warriors score a bounce-back win over the Blackwater Bossing 107-95. After getting held to just 3 points in NLEX's opening game, Bolick retaliated with 23 points and 10 assists in Saturday's win. Mike Watkins was also a big force down low, tallying 26 points and 25 huge boards. NLEX now improves to 1-1, while the Bossing fall to 0-2 in the team standings. Chess from the PBA, let's go to the UAAP. What a weekend. We're in for a rematch between the De La Salle Green Archers and the UP Fighting Maroons in the men's basketball finals.
And meanwhile, the Adamson Lady Falcons move up the women's basketball stepladder. Mobile journalist Denise Valdez-Sancho has the report.
The UAAP Season 87 Men's Basketball Finals will feature a familiar cast, the defending champions, the De La Salle Green Archers, and the UP Fighting Maroons. Both teams took care of business in the semifinals last Saturday. UP denied UST a chance at a do-or-die matchup after a hot third quarter propelled the Maroons past the Growling Tigers. UP turned a 2-point deficit into a 7-point lead heading into the fourth, 57-50. Despite efforts by the España side to mount a comeback, UP held on to its cushion until the final buzzer, 78-69. It didn't help UST that its ace point guard Forth Padregal was ejected midway through the payoff period after 2 unsportsmanlike fouls. With this win, UP clinched its 4th straight finals appearance. Francis Lopez and Harold Alarcon both had 16 points to lead the Maroons, while Quintin Meliora Brown controlled the paint with 9 markers, 19 rebounds, and 4 blocks.
For us naman, we expected naman a tough fight against UST. The way they run the program this season, nakita naman natin as the season progressed, they were improving a lot. Importante sa amin right now was, the way we responded. I believe second half, we started moving the ball well, reading off each other, then we got the momentum.
After that, top-seeded LaSalle also held on to their end of the bargain as they eliminated the Adamson Soaring Falcons, 70-55. LaSalle didn't wait until intermission to establish dominance as they pulled away in the second period. This continued until the third, when they led by as many as 27 points. Presumptive back-to-back most valuable player Kevin Kiambao led the way for the Archers with 14 points, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. His partner in crime, Mike Phillips, also played well, notching 8 markers, 8 boards, 5 swipes, and 2 rejections. Motor Mike shouts out teammate Raven Gonzalez for keeping him revved up throughout the game.
I think I was kind of inspired by the speech that Raven Gonzalez gave before the game. It was all about being in the present. And for me, that's always been something I struggled with, living in the present. He really touched home. He said, don't, wag niyong isipin yung future, yung past nyo. Stop, dapat palagi nyo nasa present. And for me, it's really just having that trust in my teammates, my trust in the community that, whatever happens, we just stay in the moment.
Over at the women's side, a curse has been lifted as the Adamson Lady Falcons rewrite their history by continuing their hunt for a finals appearance. Adamson eliminated the Ateneo Blue Eagles in the first game of the step ladder semis, 59-53 in overtime. Jessica Apa gathered a missed 3 from Kim Limbago and nailed a jumper to tie the game with 5.5 seconds left, and eventually sent the game to OT. From there, the Lady Falcons were able to hit timely shots to secure the W.
Kasi yung dating team ng Adamson dati, mag-Final Four, di sila makaangat sa third. Kaya ako emotional kasi na-break namin yung nila. Yung curse. Yung curse na hanggang Final Four lang sila talaga. And sabi nga ni Coach, big effort. Yun yung palagi namin tinatatak sa isip namin at lalo na ako. Yung shot ko, hindi ko man-expect yun.
Apag finished with 10 points and 10 rebounds, but it was Elaine Atang who top scored with 22 points along with 8 boards and 3 steals. The win means the Lady Falcons will now play defending champions UST Growling Tigresses in the next round of the step ladder. Mobile journalist Denise Valdez-Sancho. We are One News.
After a weekend of action-packed semifinal games, the stage is now set for the last dance in men's basketball. The defending champions, the De La Salle Green Archers, will look to retain the UAAP title in a rematch with the UP Fighting Maroons. Game 1 of the best-of-3 finals tips off at the Smart Araneta Coliseum on December 8, Sunday. Then Game 2 will be next Wednesday, December 11, also at 5:30 in the afternoon, but this time at the Mall of Asia Arena. In the event of a winner-take-all Game 3, LaSalle and UP will face off on December 14, Saturday, back at the Big Dome. In the previous seasons, the Archers and the Maroons went the distance in the finals, with the Maroons taking Game 1 and the Archers winning Games 2 and 3 for the crown. You can also catch the UAAP Season 87 Men's Basketball Finals live on One Sports, the UAAP Varsity Channel, and the Filipinas Live app.
Meantime, National University is back on top of UAAP cheerdance. The NU Pep squad clinched its 8th title in the competition yesterday with a stunning out-of-this-world routine performed before 19,000 spectators at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay. NU showcased their signature high-risk, high-reward stunts, highlighted by a breathtaking propeller-like move atop 2 pyramids. NU secured 713 points to dethrone FEU. The victory puts NU at par with UP and UST as the schools with the most UAAP cheer dance championships. The win also marked a milestone for head coach Gabriel Bahacan, who earned his first championship since succeeding Jica Bernabe.
Let's take a look at the rest of the rankings of the UAAP cheer dance competition. Coming in second are the Adamson Pep Squad with 679.5 points. Adamson played iconic karaoke songs such as Breathless by the Corrs and Dancing Queen by ABBA, making the crowd cheer and sing along during their performance. Season 86 champion FEU cheering squad complete the top 3 as the second runner-up with 650 points. FEU maintained a podium spot with its Frozen-inspired routine, though they slipped 2 places due to errors. The UE Pep squad claimed 4th place with 641 points, and UE delivered a sex bomb-themed routine in the presence of the group star Rochelle Pangilinan. The UST Salingawi dance troupe dropped to 5th with 634.5 points, while fellow 8-time champion UP settled for 6th with 560 points. The DLSU Animo squad and the Ateneo Blue Eagles rounded out the standings, finishing 7th and 8th with 525 and 490 points respectively.
Imagine performing with, a sex bomb legend there, right?
She was cheering.
Yeah, that
Saw
was
her and she was so happy.
She was so happy,
she was cheering.
yeah, and
That must
imagine
have been awesome.
an icon, a legend there. That was awesome.
All right, well, after the break, we will be speaking with members of E-Gilas Filipinas ahead of the eFIBA Season 3 World Finals. Catch that and more when Play-by-Play returns.
back to play-by-play only here on One News. The time has come, check, for E-Gilas to take center stage as the Philippines hosts the 2024 E-FIBA World Finals. The highly anticipated conclusion of E-FIBA Season 3 is set to go down on December 11th and 12th at the SMX Clark Convention Center.
8 of the world's best teams will compete in NBA 2K25. And joining us now to talk about the upcoming finals are members of E-Gilas Filipinas. We have with us Clark Banzon, Julian Malilin, Pritch Diaz, Kenneth Gutierrez, Ice Alendada, and head coach Knight Alparaz. Welcome to Play-by-Play.
Finally, we can see them on air. Thank you, Direk. Congratulations. Welcome to Play-by-Play dito sa One News. Good evening.
Thank you.
Kanina kakagaling na lang. Parang nakapit bahay lang kayo. Kamusta? Kamusta naman? How's everything? Okay. Good. Unahin natin. Coach, kamusta? Excited? Okay, Chess,
Yeah, and syempre,
for the players.
I mean, for the players, we would like to know your background and yung journey to becoming an E-Gilas athlete. How does one become an E-Gilas athlete?
Sino pwedeng sumagot? Pakilala ka pala.
My name is Julian Malilin, also known as Social. I play the power forward position for the E-Gilas Filipinas team. So, ang journey ko to be, yun nga, dito sa Gilas national team is, una, I started playing the game, NBA 2K, casually. So,
Laro-laro lang.
Laro-laro lang, yun
Casual
nga
lang
po.
for fun
And
lang.
then, dumating yung pandemic, so, syempre, lahat tayo nasa bahay lang, wala na tayong magawa. So, doon na ako nag-start na ma-addict sa laro, sa NBA. So, I guess, yun nga, playing with my friends. And then, moving forward, may pro team na nakapansin sa akin. And doon ako nakuha. So, I started playing as a pro team sa pro club. And yun po, nagka-liga po ang FIBA, nagka-run po ng E-FIBA, which is like the virtual basketball game. And doon na po, nagka-selection na po, may tryouts. So, yun, that's what got me here na.
Ikaw naman, mabilisan na sagot. Ayun, pakilala ka.
Hi, I'm Kenneth Charles Gutierrez, and actually, same lang kami ng
Julian.
journey.
Okay.
Nag-start lang casually, then may tryout, tapos tryout din sa pro team, and then naging E-Gilas. So,
Tapos na-realize mong galing ko pala dito, no? Galing ko pala.
So,
Anong
basically,
position mo pala?
Small forward.
Small forward. Power forward, small forward. Tapos si
Pritch Diaz. My name is Pritch Diaz. I play center for E-Gilas. Yung journey ko po, parang nagkaroon po ng invitation for the Gilas pool. We had 20 players, then out of 25 of us were selected. So yun po, yun ang composition ng E-Gilas.
Okay. Ikaw naman bro,
I'm Clark Banzon,
Clark.
point guard for E-Gilas Filipinas. My journey, I just love basketball in general and tried to pursue a career in basketball. So, and parang magaling ako sa video game, so I combined the two.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Imagine mo, Gilas Filipinas point guards, Jimmy Lapag, Jason Castro, Scotty Thompson. Ikaw, E-Gilas, pag tinanong ka, what do you do? I'm a point guard. E-Gilas. Ikaw naman, bro.
I'm Ice Alendada, also known as Ice Too Fast, shooting guard for E-Gilas. So, gamer talaga ako to start. No? Parang, nung pandemic na bored ako, like, ano yung game yung lalaroin ko? Tapos nag-NBA 2K ako, tapos nag-excel, kinuha ko ng Laos Group Esports. And also, nag-give sa akin ng chance para makasali sa E-Gilas.
Dapat ganyan din ako sa Warzone pero hindi ako magaling eh. Coach!
Parang gusto yata magsubukan din.
No, but Coach, again, I'm sure there are so many talented and so many skilled players out there. So what was the selection process like getting these guys to be on the team?
So nag-start kami last February or April yata, I think. So pinili namin, in-invite namin yung top 25 players ng country. May mga from Iloilo, may from Davao. So talagang nag-invite kami. And then yung tryouts, umabot siya ng 2 to 3 months hanggang sa makuha namin yung best 5 na players natin.
Okay. Tapos finals na, di ba? Nabanggit nga namin, malapit ng finals.
World finals, yeah.
December 11 and December 12. Handa na ba kayo? Lahat? Ready? Kung bukas sabihin natin, bukas na finals ng laban na?
Yes, sir.
Ikaw, Coach, tingin mo?
Yes.
Ready na?
100%.
Paano nyo pinaghahandaan yun? Kasi I'm sure all the other teams also getting ready and it will be a tough battle, di ba? It won't be easy. Paano nyo pinaghahandaan yun? Like, how do you stay sharp? Kasi alam na natin, sa actual game, you know, they do their shots.
And may strategies pa yan.
Correct.
Game
Kayo,
plan.
paano kayo?
Ano lang, nightly games, nightly scrims.
As in get the reps in, laro lang talaga kayo, no?
Po. And yun, all 6 of us stay in one boot camp. That's where we play every single day for the past, 3 months na. To be ready for this upcoming World Finals.
Basta hindi kayo nag-aaway o nag-aaway din?
Minsan.
Pero kailangan yun no? Kailangan din yun, no? Oo, basta away lang na tapos after tapos na, di ba?
And then, syempre, the finals will be held here in the Philippines.
Yes, home court. Yes.
Home crowd will be cheering you on. So how excited are you knowing na halos lahat ng tao ay na manonood sa SMX Clark Convention Center will be cheering for E-Gilas?
Siguro super excited kami and siyempre home court. Tas yung sinasabi na baka mas pressure dahil home court. Pero para sa amin hindi kami na-pressure. Parang mas thrive namin yun na gamitin yung pressure na yun as motivation sa darating na competition. Yun.
Guys, bago tayo magtapos, ano pang gusto sabihin, Coach o si Ice o sino man?
Please,
Yayain nyo. Invite nyo lahat.
people to come watch you, support you, and cheer for you.
And cheer E-Gilas, go!
We want to invite everyone to watch FIBA Season 3 World Finals sa SMX Clark this coming December 11 to 12. Supportahan nyo ang Pilipinas, Laban Pilipinas.
Maraming salamat ha. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ingat ha. Good luck ha. Galingan nyo ha.
Thank you.
Balik kayo dito pag nag-champion na kayo. Thank you so much. Again, we just had E-Gilas Filipinas, Clark, Julian, Rick, Kenneth, Ice, and Coach Knight. Maraming salamat. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right, when we return, the elimination round of the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference has come to a close. Results of the final preliminary games when play-by-play returns. Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. Alex Ayala and the Philippine women's national tennis team secure its promotion to Group 2 of the Billie Jean King Cup in Bahrain. The national team capped their campaign with a decisive victory over Laos in the promotional match. The feat marked a triumphant return to the tournament after a 3-year hiatus. The Billie Jean King Cup stands as the premier women's team tennis competition worldwide. Over in the Spikers turf, the Crisscross King Crunchers finished as the top-seeded team after the elimination round of the Invitational Conference. The King Crunchers secured the #1 spot with a 25-22, 25-21, and 25-22 sweep of Savoge. Crisscross ends the preliminaries with 8 wins and 1 loss. They have the same record as the Signal HD Spikers, but the King Crunchers get the top seed due to a superior points ratio. Meanwhile, the Eco Oil LaSalle Green Oilers secure a 5th place finish after sweeping the VNS Griffins 25-19, 25-22, and 25-18. Eco Oil LaSalle is tied with Navy at 5-4, but claimed the #5 spot due to a superior set ratio. Lastly, D Navigators Iloilo end their invitational conference campaign with a 25-17, 25-14, and 25-20 sweep of the Martelli Meats Master Butchers. The Navigators end the tournament with a 2-7 record for 8th place.
Time to go to the big screen. We got NBA, PBA highlights, of course, the UAAP cheerdance competition. Let's start in the NBA. Right away, Dillon Brooks, woo! What a shot there with a go-ahead against the Thunder off a broken play. Alperin, we'll see after this. Let's take a look here. Alperin Şengün, this is the broken play, sees Brooks, and then with a difficult shot, Houston eventually won by 3, 119-116. Brooks finished with 16 points. On to the next play now in the PBA. How about this move by Bong Quinto? Putting the moves on the youngin, Adrian Nokum. Up, jab, up, and then goes close. Woo! He lost his defender. The spin. That was like Kobe on that play. What a move from Bong Quinto with less than 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. The 29-year-old putting up 20 points here, 4 boards, 4 assists as Meralco wins against Rain or Shine, 121-111. Lastly, of course, from the NU Pep squad and their winning routine in the UAAP cheerdance competition. Watch this. This is just amazing. The entire performance was filled with highlights, but one particularly stood out as a centerpiece of the performance. Take a look at this. What a routine, and look at that, like an LSC. Like a Ferris wheel stunt that became an instant hit and will surely be remembered in many CDCs to come.
That stunt was amazing.
Can you do
Before
that?
we go, we want to send our warmest congratulations to Signal HD Spikers middle blocker Roslyn Doria, who got married on Saturday. Doria was dressed in a vintage white off-shoulder wedding gown, who just got married to Jick Aquino at the Manawag Church in Pangasinan. The beautiful event was attended by her HD Spikers coaches, officials, and teammates. Roslyn's former teammates Rachel Ann Dakis and Jovelyn Gonzaga were also there to celebrate.
Congratulations! And that's all from us tonight. You can catch us again tomorrow at 9 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Filipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Latancalo. Thank you for watching. Happy Monday. Good night.